Without question, the very best thing I was able to accomplish in my professional career, the thing I'm most proud of and most amazed by, was the creation of the EVOKE life planning training. Nothing else over the many decades that I've been here comes close. It was really an extraordinary moment as well, because I'd written the 7 Stages of Money Maturity book, and started that workshop, and thought in many ways that life planning was launched. But what I found, hanging out with the advisors who'd taken the 7 Stages workshop and studied the book, was that they weren't having the same results that I was having. And they were, rather than having a methodology that aimed at the extraordinary dreams and inspirations, the aspirations of their clients, aspirations of freedom, they were attempting to use the 7 Stages of Money Maturity as a model. Those 7 stages were meant as a model of psychological development internally, as a reflection on philosophical and even spiritual development that we all go through as human beings. They weren't meant as a methodology for taking a client through a process, which is what EVOKE does, and a process that leads exactly where it is that the client wants to go, which is their dream of freedom. And what's most amazing about the training, I mean, many people have created trainings, I've created many trainings, but the most amazing thing about this training is that it works inside out. The profound learning that occurs there. I mean, usually in a workshop, I mean, often you have whiteboards and you might have play acting. You know, you play certain roles and try it out. That's not what happens in EVOKE. What happens in EVOKE, in the EVOKE training, is that the half a dozen advisors come in and choose to be life planned. Half a dozen advisors come in and choose to be the life planner, and they reverse roles throughout the workshop. And what's happening is that the planners are getting life planned themselves, so that they're experiencing what is it to actually see that dream of freedom so clearly, that there's no going back. There's no holding back. They're launched into that life, into their life of freedom. So they feel that internally at the same time that they're practicing doing it on the person that they're working with, the person that they're life planning. So they're practicing it professionally, learning all the skills, having several trainers there, you know, coaching them and listening skills and manner and how they connect, the relationship skills. And then in addition to that, they're watching these 12 or 14 people practice it in front of them and get coaching. So they're getting all these different ways of learning. The most extraordinary thing about it is that it's inside out. You learn it inside, and then you also learn it practically outside. So you get this incredible, you leave the workshop on fire about your own life, and you leave the workshop with a knowledge of how to, starting from the very first meeting to the final meeting, how to do life planning with your clients. So it's become scalable. It's become something that is methodologically precise and can be repeated. As I said, if there's one thing that I'm more proud of than anything else, and nothing else really holds a candle to it, it's the EVOKE life planning training, and then of course the registered life planner designation that comes out of that, and the other courses we do. But it's the EVOKE life planning training that, first and foremost.